we're now looking at finding the gradient between two points. All we have to remember is we're looking at the change in y over the change in x, which is the gradient, which we've often referred to as the letter m. Well, the change in y is merely the difference between the two coordinate points. Now what we're going to do here, to be very careful, is to always work from one of the brackets only. Don't start mixing up, you'll see what I mean in a moment. So if we're looking at y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. As long as we start from the same bracket, everything will be fine. So y2 is 11, y1 was 7, over x2, so we're taking it from this bracket, was 6 minus x1, which was 4, giving me a gradient of 11 take 7 is 4 over 2, 4 over 2 is 2. We have a gradient of 2. Therefore, the equation of that line would look something like y equals 2x plus or minus some mystery number. It doesn't, at this point we don't know what it is, but we could work it out in the next video. So second one, don't forget we're looking at change in y over change in x. So that would be y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So y2 was 1, take away y1, which is this one here, so that's negative 2, over x2 is 5, x1 is 3, so we now have a gradient of 1 take negative 2 is 3, 5 take 3 is 2. It's a gradient of 3 over 2. So the equation of the line that you're going to get is something along the lines of y equals 3 over 2 x plus or minus some number. The gradient found, 3 over 2. Okay, your turn is to just find me the gradient of the line connecting A and B. Press pause and have a go. So off we go. The gradient m is change in y over change in x. So that would be 2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, which should give me minus 1 minus 8 over minus 3 minus 5. So minus 1 take 8 is minus 9, minus 3 take 5 is minus 8. If you notice, the negative signs will cancel, so we've got a gradient of 9/8. You would therefore have an equation in the form of y equals 9/8 of x plus or minus at a certain number. But the gradient we're looking for is 9/8.